This is a recap of Wednesday, November 4th. I'm going to focus on the CAMI assignment. So today we took notes on dividing fractions, and if you want to stop the video and go to slide 11 of the quiz, the Pear Deck quiz from Tuesday, slide 11 has the video that we watched on dividing fractions. If we divide a fraction AB, A divided by B, for example, 2/3, and we divide that by 3/4, then the numerator is A divided by C, and the denominator is B divided by D. And we can do that. We can do 2/3 as a numerator and 3/4 as a denominator. But in class, we decided that that was messy. That's not something that we typically think about or use. It is a legitimate answer. It is not a simplified answer, and it's one we'll get back to later in the year. And what we learned in our video is that we can, if we understand reciprocals, we can find a equivalent multiplication problem and get the same answer. So reciprocals are the following. Reciprocals are two numbers that multiply together to equal 1. For example, 1/2 times 2/1 equals 2/2, and that equals 1. 3/4 times 4/3. Notice how we flip it. The numerator becomes a denominator, the denominator becomes a numerator, and that's equal to 1. 5/3 times 3/5 is equal to 1. So 5/3 and 3/5 are reciprocals. So if we take the first fraction and we keep it the same, but we take the second fraction, the divisor. Let's go drawing. Take this and we find the reciprocal. So notice how this C is now a numerator, this D is now a denominator. If we multiply by the reciprocal, we'll get the same answer. So instead of this mess right here, what we can do is 2/3 times the reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. And we get an equivalent answer of 8/9. So 2/3 of 3/4 is the same as 8/9. So this is A times D divided by B times C. So let's try this. This is 3/5 times 10/7. We can pre-simplify. 5 goes in there twice, 5 goes in there once. So this is equal to 6/7. And we went down and did number 8 and number 9. So 1/5 divided by 1/3 is 3/5. 3/4 divided by 1/4 is 3/4 times the reciprocal of 1/4, which is 4/1. So that's equal to 12/4, which is equal to 3. And so we're going to draw a picture of this. Let's say that we had a pizza, and we divided that pizza up into 3/4, into fourths, and then we, let me use a highlighter, and we'll go with pink, and I'll draw it in. Okay, so let's say that we had 3/4 of this pizza highlighted. So we had 3/4 of a pizza. This part right here was gone. and we want to divide that into fourths. So let's say that this is a pizza, and we have 3/4 of a pizza, and our serving size is 1/4 of a pizza. You can see that we could feed 3 people with servings. There's one serving. There's the second serving. And there's the third serving that's 1/4 of, or the third serving that's 1/4 of a pizza. So that's where we get that 3 right there. And then we did these 4 problems. So this is 3/7 times 5/2. So that's equal to 30, or excuse me, equal to 15/14, which is 1 and 1/14. You might want to stop right now and try 12, 13, and 14, or 11, 12, and 13, and then I'm going to do the answers. I'll pause for just a moment and let you do that. Here's number 11. This is 3/4 times 2/1. That's 6/4, or 1 1/2. 6/4 is 6 divided by 4, goes in once, 2 left over, 1 2/4 simplifies to 1 1/2. And this is equal to 1/6. Notice that 1/6 stays the same. We changed division to multiplication, and then write the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3/1. So this is 1/2. And then 5/6 times 3/2 is equal to 15/12, which is 1 and 3/12, which is 1 and 1/4. Now let's say we had a pizza that was a big rectangle. We did this in class. And I'll draw a better rectangle here. So let's say that we had, in fact, maybe I could just draw a rectangle. Let's see if this will work. There we go. Okay, so this is our pizza. And we're going to divide it into 6 equal parts. There's half, and then we'll do each of those halves into thirds. So if we had 6 people, we could make them all happy. And then we're going to shade in 1/6. And we'll do it like this. So this is 1/6 of it. So that's 1/6. The pizza is how much we have left. We have 1/6 of a pizza left. So 1/6 of a pizza left is this part. This part is the serving size. How many servings do we have if the serving size is 1/3 of the pizza? So let me draw this in thirds. So we'll just kind of go like this. That's 1/3 of it, and that's 1/3. So we've got 1/3. Whoops, I wrote a half. 1/3. Okay, let's erase that. Sorry about that. This is getting kind of touchy. Let's see if I can erase that part. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Maybe if I just change colors. Or change this. We'll go back here. There we go. Let's see if this will work for us. No. Okay, I want to finish this up, so I'm gonna assume this got saved. I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna open it back up, because I want to finish that off. So if you want to fast forward a couple of seconds, hopefully I get this taken care of. There we go. So let's see if we can erase that. All right, there we go. All right, so this part is 1/3. This part's 1/3. And one more time, I'm going to close this. We'll open it back up. And if this doesn't work, then I will redo this video. But we're close, so I don't want to abandon it yet. Okay, we get the idea. That's 1/3. I'm going to stop trying to draw that. So but I want to take this yellow and show you what a serving size looks like. It looks like this right there. Notice that the serving size is 1/3 of this entire thing, and the 1/6 is only half of that. Watch again. So there's my 1/6 is right here. That's how much I have. And this is a serving size. So I have 1/2 of a serving size. If somebody came in and said, I'd like a serving of pizza, then I'd have to say, well, we only have half of a serving. That's 1/6 divided by 1/3. And that is a recap of Wednesday, November 4th.